All right. Hey, John.
Hey, Mike.
Uh, this is a video game.
This is, in fact, a video game.
I just kind of just now decided that's how we're going to start these by saying, hey, this is a video game.
No shit.
You can go ahead and start because we might be in the character director for a bit, so we can explain as we go.
Okay.
Let me make sure TV isn't gonna.
Alright, let me go ahead and fix this right away.
Are you into female characters now as well?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna spend, 60 hours looking at somebody's rear end, I may as well enjoy it.
I have heard that MMO defense before. I am sort of just in the I'm not gonna play a white dude in a game anymore. I'm kind of been doing that for 4 years, so just something different. But it could just be a female, or it could be a non-white dude, or it could be green. I don't care, just something different. So all right, yeah, we're playing Dark Souls. John is playing this one.
What the hell?
So that is the you're obsessed with the game class, and you start like with weaker stats and everything, and get like shit. So that's the like I'm gonna play hardcore mode, I guess. So all right, I guess I'm gonna. Well, first, I do want to kind of know like what experience of Dark Souls that you want. Do you really want me to? Not so much in the combat and things like that, but like the lore and the quest in this game are not explicit.
Okay.
And they're easily missed.
That would be helpful.
Okay, so I can point
I have
out
zero patience for that shit.
Okay, and no, but I mean missed. I mean like, hey, we have to go to this other zone right now because the dude's gonna be here. Why? I don't fucking know why. It's what the wiki says, and you won't get his quest line if you don't. It'll make more sense as we go. All right, so melee completely viable in in Dark Souls and all that. Magic also completely viable, and some people argue that it's easier. I don't know that I can necessarily agree with that because getting hit hurts a lot when you're wearing cloth.
Yeah.
And it's easier, I think, once you know all the moves of everything.
Right.
And harder when you don't. There's bows are an option. There's also a thing in here, like there's a pyromancer, but there's also a thing called pyromancy in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a type of magic that does not require any int or faith. So you can have some magic options as being a melee guy. It's not like, it's not a very fast cast magic.
Right.
So it's good to pull things. And you can usually find in the game like, oh well, I'm strength build, bows or dex. Oh, but there's this bow, it's a strength bow, so
right.
You're not locked into one cast. And plus, if you go like magic, you can get weapons that scale off of magic. So you can totally be fucking Gandalf pulling out a goddamn greatsword when you want, like this isn't an MMO with like defined balance classes.
Interesting.
So I guess the question here is like, are you more magic or more melee?
Traditionally, I'm more melee. I like having a little bit of magic, thrown in. But like Dragon Age, I always played a sorcerer because in the first Dragon Age game, sorcerers were broken as fuck. Because you could cast through blocked doors.
Oh yeah, and you had these area effect spells that were larger than the screen.
You didn't have to do anything. You just waited for them to die.
Oh yeah. This you'll get. That's the other thing that the Souls games, they reward max minning. So if you go heavy into magic, you'll be that fucking caster, you know, toward the end of the game. If you go heavy into a strength or something like that, you'll get some ungodly swords and weapons. I mean, these guys, it's no secret, they're huge fans of Berserk.
I gotcha.
There's a lot of Berserk swords to choose from.
We're going guts here.
So yeah, if you want to start that direction, you probably want to pick a class high strength.
Yeah.
probably level dex as weapons require it, but lead off with strength. Is the knight more? No, that's, I guess not. I was saying, oh, there's a bandit. He's got a 14. Okay, so your stats. Level is level. Vitality is health.
Right.
Attunement is the number of spells you can memorize. Endurance is stamina plus equip load. Equip load is how much you can equip before your speed starts slowing down. Strength, damage and weapon requirements. Dex, damage and weapon requirements. Resistances, poison, that kind of shit. And intelligence and faith are both magic stats. It's just that the game has 2 classes of magic. Well, 3. Pyromancy, intelligence-based magic, and then you've got your faith-based magic, which is more of your MMO paladin magics, like buffs and heals.
Boring shit.
Good to complement it if you want to be like a damage-absorbing tank. You can have a lot of fun. I mean, my most recent build was a faith build, but that's just because I played everything else so much, so...
Looking at the stats, Pyromancer seems kind of cool because they've got balance and strength and intelligence and...
They start out with 12 attunement, which I think is going to get you 2 spell slots.
Okay.
And yeah, you'll get some pyromancy spells. And the good thing about pyromancy is that pyromancy, you scale the spells not by upgrading intelligence, but by upgrading the pyromancy tool that you're casting with, which is what makes it nice for if you want to go like a strength build and carry like a guts type sword. The other thing, this is mostly bullshit, because you'll get so many fucking levels in the game and so many stat points.
Yeah.
That any class you start with, if you decide to go another direction, it's no big deal. I think though this is the only game that doesn't have a respec. The other games that came after it did like straight up say, hey, you just want all your experience back and completely respec your character, and would let you do that. So, all right, you good?
Oh fuck it, let's do it. Yeah.
We didn't do a name, did we?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay, gift. I'll just run through. Okay, the blessing is the firebomb, the twin humanities. These are all one-time use items. The pendant is a joke. Trinket, no effect. Like, people obsessed on that shit. And then finally, like Miyazaki one day was like, I didn't do a damn thing.
No.
They just, you know, we put something there. Master Key is sort of the best option. It will unlock some areas and let you go to areas you can't normally get to from the start. The Tiny Beings Ring, you can find. The Old Witch's Ring, I don't think you can find, but all it does is allow you to have dialogue with one NPC. And it's not even that great of dialogue, so I wouldn't recommend it. Binoculars you get, so generally the Master Key is the way to go here.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen some videos like Monster Factory and such, but like the Souls character creator, they've never made a good one. I don't think they want to. So here we're going to get into a little really Japan.
Okay. Yeah, pigtail sounds great.
Oh, maybe Dark Souls 1 didn't have the crazy sliders. Maybe I'm thinking... Oh no, it has customized. That's it, yeah. If you go to that very first box, is the name.
Oh, cool. I'm I'm now accepting applications for names.
Crap. Well, Chie had entered my mind.
She is best girl.
She is best girl.
Alright.
If you go to customize, you can get crazy with it.
Chie's hair was more like a brownish, orangish.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have any green, yellow stripe tracksuit options.
Yeah, that's gonna be disappointing, but
Similar face is a dangerous button. It randomizes every slider just slightly from where you're at now. And there's even more customizing.
seriously. This all sounds like bullshit to me.
And you're gonna hardly ever like see your character's face. I wonder if somebody has done a Chie Dark Souls. Because that seems like a thing. Get ready for all the lore you're gonna get at the beginning.
Age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog.
People getting pushed into the TV, yeah, I know.
A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came.
And this trailer, like, makes no sense when you start the game.
Not a bit.
But into the game, toward the end of the game, you watch it again, you're like, oh, now I know who these people are.
The first of the dead. The witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the lord of sunlight, and his faithful
He's gonna have a chip on his shoulder being named Gwen.
and the
What makes it worse is, like, he names all of his kids, and they name their kids names that fucking start with G. Gwendolyn and Guinevere, and it's like, I can't fucking keep them straight. I'm like, which one was that again?
challenge the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart western spirits. The witches weaved great firestorms.
Game's got real hard on for fire.
Nito unleashed a
It is kind of central to the whole game. It's kind of the theme.
and Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Okay, cool, great. Seems like my job here is done.
Thus began the age.
Oh yeah, that's just oh, shit was good now. We killed the dragons. Fucking awesome. It's Age of Fire.
But soon the flame
Walmart's doing rollbacks.
only dark will remain.
Certainly they're not killing Main Street.
So, yeah, and then the thing is that the fire's dying now.
There are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Dark sign.
Yeah, careful flashing that in the wrong neighborhoods. No, I can cap your ass.
So that was it, huh? Made no fucking sense.
Yeah, and I don't want to like bog down the beginning of this Let's Play trying to like explain all that. I figured as I go.
Indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes everything more clear now. Thank you.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the...
We're not gonna have this Oblivion start where Patrick Stewart's gonna break me out of jail, are we?
where they
Not Patrick Stewart,
to await the end of the world.
and not as fucking as annoying as Patrick Stewart.
This is your fate.
Make the game dark as hell. You know, you don't have to worry about if everything looks good.
So I have this is a pre-rendered scene, I think. There's your Patrick Stewart right there.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
Threw a body in your cell. It's like Saw. There's a key inside of its butt. I wasn't joking.
Great.
Why he couldn't just drop the key down, you know?
Seems...
So I have modded the game. Mostly because the PC release is what we're playing.
Yeah.
Was a buggy piece of shit, but the fans have like beta patch and it's all great now. And I played the game several times, never run into an issue. And that also allowed me to add up-res textures. So you're getting like some up-res texture quality and things like that happening to not make it look as dated.
This is the other message, because I completely ignored it. Oh, camera control.
So the thing is humans aren't dying. They're basically becoming undead. You just pitied that guy? I mean, I'm not saying how you have to play the game if you're just gonna...
I guess I just don't care enough.
Go back and take a look out the gate there, or the cage. You're right. There you go. Get a nice shot of him.
What's up, dude? I've got a stamina bar. Terrific. What did I miss here? What the hell am I doing? Okay. Okay, cool.
Didn't know John was gonna do a pacifist run.
No, I just don't give a damn. I mean, they're not attacking me. What do I care?
Because I don't know how you would have... These are basically your save
It's
points.
lit.
Yep. Just turn it up.
Burn up.
Yeah, so you've got that, but you
Yeah, I
don't
mean, I've got
have...
nothing to do.
Yeah,
so.
you don't have your stuff yet. So you got everything? You got it down?
Seem to.
Okay, good.
Oh, awesome. Glad we didn't fuck around then.
Yep, it's a boss fight. Welcome to Dark Souls. We told you how the controls work.
Ish. Gotta figure out how to manage my meter here. Up. Up. Oh, come on. Is there a way I can invert the right stick controls? Because I am not digging this.
Okay, yeah, there is actually in the settings. But the game does not stop when you pause, so...
Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Dark Souls. I really feel like this is going great.
You're doing pretty good, actually. I mean, for those watching who have played, the thing that you're shouting is the things that I'm not going to say. Oh,
Great. I'm a casual.
I may have also made a few other modifications to the game. It normally would have said you died there.
That's
Um,
terrific.
Oh, fix your camera before you go in to
yeah.
start, and then... Oh, that's your gesture menu.
Let's see. It's my menu here.
Start, and then bumpers to go over to the little book.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go. The options.
So you like the X and Y? Oh no, you wanted to reverse the Y, not the X.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're one of those people who play it normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's a reason it's called normal.
It's just to appease, the millennials and make them feel special. We all know how games started. So yeah, but I'll give you the first one. You can blame that totally on the camera, because that is annoying. I know when it's not the way that you want it.
I feel like this is going to take a while. Is there a way I can get him to just bring this shit down himself? I'm still trying to get the hang of the hitboxes here.
Since you do play a lot of fighting games, you get the concept of invincibility frames.
Yes.
It's basically, when you roll, the time you're in the air is roughly the frames that you're invincible. So you can roll through...
Gotcha. There's a little bit of startup there.
Yeah.
So.
There's a little bit of delay before your roll gets going, but yeah. But that'll give you an idea of, you can totally roll right through a swing that way.
Yeah. Well, I thought I hit the B button, but I don't know if it's like one of these negative edge type of deals where it's when I release the button, not when I press the button. Or if the controls, the game just stuck. That didn't go quite as well as I'd hope. They can move. Oh, great. What is this? Well, good job by me.
Alright, well, good first episode. We're gonna pick it back up here in the asylum next episode.